Nine Tails Kurama, welcome to the stream. We're gonna start in a bit. I just need to post this stream on my Discord. 1 second. Hold on. Wow, so many people. Hold on. Kashin Koji, the Green Parrot, Trishan Day. Welcome everybody. 1 second. I need to notify everybody on my Discord server. Alright. There you go. Anyway, so how is this going to work? Basically, you guys leave some questions about Boruto or anything else, and I reply. Do you know Serbian? Yes, I'm actually from Serbia. Znam srpski. No episode next week. Yeah, I've heard about that rumor. I was gonna do a video, but I wasn't 100% sure if it was confirmed or not, so I decided not to do it. But honestly, if we really don't have an episode next week, that sucks, because we just had a break last week, and honestly, the wait was painful. Not to mention that we have to wait 1 month for the manga all the time, but luckily the manga chapter will drop this Friday, so that's good. Did you watch England's match today? Yeah, I watched it. Before the World Cup started, I said that my favorite teams are Serbia, because I'm from Serbia, Argentina, and England. And now that Serbia and Argentina are out, I'm going with England, obviously. Kevin B, welcome to the stream. I can't wait for the Hunter x Hunter anime to continue with the manga. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter is a really good anime. Like, it's a masterpiece. Do you think Boruto can surpass Naruto? In terms of strength, yes. In terms of like the complexity like of the main character and stuff like that, definitely yes. Karma Seal Boruto versus Sage Mitsuki, who you got? Right now, Sage Mitsuki, definitely. But in the future, Karma Seal Boruto, 100%. Eternal... What? Okay, that's a spoiler from Tokyo Ghoul. I don't want to read it. By the way, guys, I see that already around 100 people are here. Tokyo Ghoul is an awesome series. Read the manga. Don't watch the anime, because the anime adaptation sucks. Tokyo Ghoul Re, which is like a sequel to Tokyo Ghoul, just finished yesterday. The last chapter dropped, and I'm so sad, man, because this is my second favorite series after Naruto / Boruto. I can't even imagine how I will feel when Boruto ends. Do you think Sarada will gain the Eternal Mangekyo? Definitely. I even think that she will get the Rinnegan at some point in the series, probably during Boruto Shippuden, but yeah, we'll see. Is the writing in the back in Japanese? I actually don't know. It looks Japanese to me, I don't know. Hold on 1 second, guys. That's better notification. Heavenly Hand, welcome to the stream. Who is stronger, Mitsuki or Sarada? Mitsuki, Sage Mode. But eventually, Sarada is going to be stronger, I guess, because she's the second main character. She's probably going to be second strongest after Boruto, common sense. Do you think Sarada will be the Hokage? Yes, I think she will be the 8th Hokage. I don't think Konohamaru will become the Hokage. I don't want him to become the Hokage. And as I said, I think Sarada will be the 8th. If something happens to Naruto, Kakashi is gonna be Hokage again. Kind of similar to when, you know, Hinata died and then the 3rd Hokage was Hokage again. But as I said, I think Sarada will be the 8th. Goku or Vegeta? I never watched Dragon Ball. Never, actually. So, yeah. Can I get a double dab live on stream? I don't know about double dab, but you can definitely get a dab. And I feel like killing myself right now. Greetings from Greece. Greetings from Spain at the moment, because I'm in Spain, obviously. My friend is watching from there. He's on the balcony. Man City is going to win the Premier League. Yeah, I know. I know. We're gonna do it again, easily. That dab though. You don't watch Dragon Ball Z, wow. Yeah, I never watched it. I actually started watching anime in 2016. I did it by, you know, starting... Like, I started watching Naruto in 2016 because I watched it as a kid. Then after Naruto, I watched Death Note. And since then, I've finished many great series. So, yeah. Will you go back to Black Clover? Definitely. I plan to read the manga eventually. So, yeah. Say my name, bro. Akash Mitra. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Kyle Francis is still a huge fan of you. Keep up the great work. Thanks, bro. I'm so hyped for the next episode. Me too. But the big one is gonna be episode 65. That's when Boruto gets something. I don't want to spoil it for the anime onlys, but episode 65, damn, I can't wait. When will the next Boruto chapter be out? The official release date is the 9th of July, which is I think Monday, but anyway, we always get it a couple of days earlier, and it's gonna drop this Friday, most likely. Some people speculate that it could be Thursday, but I think it's gonna be Friday. I mean, as soon as the chapter gets released, I'm gonna read it, and I'm gonna make a review straight away. And I'm gonna post it, and I'm gonna have like the link to the chapter in the pinned comment, like I always do, so yeah. Favorite song from Naruto / Boruto. Okay, so my favorite opening of Naruto is Naruto Shippuden opening 3, Bluebird. My favorite soundtrack would be Senya, which is the theme song for Itachi. My favorite opening of Boruto, definitely not opening 3. I feel like Boruto opening 3 is one of the worst Naruto openings ever, in my opinion. See, I prefer the music in opening 2, but since I really don't like the Mist arc, it's my least favorite arc of Boruto. I prefer the visuals of opening 1, and it's more nostalgic, so I'm kind of gonna go with opening 1 of Boruto. And about the soundtrack, was it called Kakugo, something like that? But yeah. Kawaki is the best. Not gonna talk too much about his character because some people don't read the manga here, but he looks like a very promising character indeed. I really like his backstory, that's for sure. Your favorite ending of Boruto? The current ending, ending 5. And by the way, I did a video on this, but in case you missed it, episode 64, like this week's episode, like we're gonna get the new ending in this episode, ending 6, I believe. So that really sucks, because in my opinion, ending 5 is perfect. I really like the song in it. Karma Seal Boruto versus Chunin Exams Naruto. Who wins? Chunin Exams Naruto easily. My favorite opening from Naruto gotta be Naruto Shippuden opening 16. I like that opening, but I feel like it's very overrated because everybody says it's the best. Like, the song is nice and all that, but I don't know, it's not my favorite. Though the visuals are really nice in that one, that's for sure. Ending 5 is truly remarkable, I agree. I agree. Do you think that Boruto will become a Chinchuriki? I don't think so, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think so, to be honest. Is the Boruto anime series gonna end at episode 108? No. I like the soundtrack that's playing right now. Yeah, it's a good one. Link is in the description. I think I put the link there. But anyway. Eternal Meatball, thank you. Thank you for the support. Opinion on Tokyo Ghoul Re. Opinion on the ending of Tokyo Ghoul Re. I liked it. I legit cried reading it. And of course, I don't want to spoil it, but how do I put it into words? Kazi, you know the moment with Suzuya and somebody else? Like, I lost it at that point. It was so emotional. Do you think that Jiraiya will be revived? Absolutely not. I can't believe we're not having an episode next week. It's still not 100% confirmed, so I'm not angry yet, but if we really don't have an episode next week, that's gonna suck, man, because like I need my weekly dose of Boruto. See you later, Harrison Senpai. Eternal, do you think the anime arc is better than the movie? Yeah, it's much better. One of the few things that I preferred in the movie was actually the last episode, because the last episode, in my opinion, was kind of dragged out, and I think it was done a bit better in the movie. Not necessarily better, because, you know, we had so much extra content, but I enjoyed it more in the movie, I guess. I don't even know, to be 100% honest. Do you think Urashiki will use Mitsuki's Sage Mode in the future? I don't think so, to be honest. I feel like Urashiki is gonna die very soon. So yeah. Do you think Sarada will get involved in the Kawaki fight against Boruto? Maybe. Maybe. I know that's not a really precise answer, but maybe. Like, in my opinion, the fight that we see between Kawaki and Boruto in the first episode, I feel like it's around the 100 episode mark of Boruto Shippuden, something like that. So I feel like after Kawaki, after that fight, we're gonna see a lot more. I feel like the main thing, you know, for Boruto will be the Otsutsuki clan and all that. And I feel like we're gonna have like a big war at the end. You know, war arcs happen in a lot of shonen anime, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a war at the end. Kakashi or Guy? I like Kakashi more. Like I like both characters, but in my opinion, the fact that Guy survived the 8th gate is one of the most stupid decisions that Kishimoto ever made. Because if he truly died, it would have been so emotional. It was emotional either way, you know, seeing Guy sacrificing his life basically, and seeing Rock Lee crying and all that. You know, it was emotional. But why? Like, I get it, he wanted to show us that Naruto has new powers, but he should have died. He should have died because it would have been more emotional, and he can't fight now. And you know, the fact that he survived the 8th gate and that he can't walk, it kind of hurts my brain. I get it, there's probably an explanation in the series or something like that, but I just don't understand why Guy wasn't killed. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Mitsuki Sage Mode is a beast, definitely. Any Sage modes, to be honest. What do you think about my theory that Boruto will kill Sasuke? Greetings from Leskovets. Greetings from Spain. I don't think Boruto will kill Sasuke, to be honest. I do see Sasuke sacrificing himself for Boruto's sake, but I just don't see, you know, Boruto killing Sasuke. Sorry for laughing. Do you think Boruto will get the Byakugan? Nah. We're at a point where the enemies are going to be so that the enemies are going to be so strong that the Byakugan is pretty much useless. Let's be honest. So yeah. Somia, welcome to the stream. Winters BYTE, thank you. Boruto learning fire release. I feel like eventually he's gonna have all the basic releases, if that makes sense. So yeah. Have you heard about Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker? Yes, I think I did 2 live reactions, like to the first 2 trailers, and I think back then I said that I will buy the game and play it and, you know, record it for the channel. But it's not that I don't like the game anymore, but I'm just not as hyped as I was back then. I don't know why. And I wouldn't even have time to, you know, do gameplay videos. And right now I feel like it doesn't suit my channel, because, you know, in the last couple of months it kind of became, I don't want to say more professional, but the quality of the content, it's better, you know. And I don't do games on my channel, so yeah. Do you think Kawaki will have a dojutsu like Boruto? I actually did a video, a theory video last summer, about a year ago. You know, I was talking about the possibility of Kawaki having the second Jogan. I'm still 100% sure that somebody has the second Jogan. I'm 100% sure of it. I'm not, you know, I can't say that I'm 100% sure that Kawaki will have it. But, as I said, I think somebody has the second Jogan. Who will take care of Sarada's kids? Boruto and Sarada. And potentially Naruto, so he could kind of redeem himself for the fact that he was away from Boruto so much when Boruto was a kid. So yeah, but Boruto and Sarada. Who's your least favorite character? I'm gonna trigger a couple of people, so I'm just not gonna answer it. Sorry. Eternal, do you think Kawaki might be a part of Team 7? I don't think so. I don't know. He might become friends with them, but I don't think that he will, like, officially be a member of Team 7, if that makes sense. Kawaki's character worries me because he could take away Boruto's development with Sarada and Mitsuki, similar to how Naruto and Sasuke... Okay, I didn't see the rest of the comment, but I see what you're trying to say. I feel like Kodachi is a good writer. And I think that, you know, despite the fact that Boruto gets way too much spotlight in comparison to Sarada and Mitsuki right now in the manga, I still feel like it's not going to be like this until the end of the series, and they're going to be developed more, both Sarada and Mitsuki, especially Sarada, because Boruto and Sarada are like the central characters to the story. I'm not saying that Mitsuki isn't important, I'm just saying, you know, Boruto and Sarada are the main characters after all. And you saw how important the two main characters of Naruto were, so yeah. Should Neji train Boruto? Would Neji train Boruto if he was alive? Definitely. But sadly, he's not alive. Jogan stronger than the Rinnegan. Like, once Boruto masters all the Jogan powers, I feel like Jogan will be the most, like, the strongest dojutsu ever. Unless we get, like, a god of all the Otsutsukis that has some, you know, even greater dojutsu. But I definitely think that Jogan has the potential to be stronger than the Rinnegan. Jogan is partly Rinnegan, I think so. It might have some similar abilities to it, but excuse me, I would rephrase that sentence. Hell no, it's not on Rinnegan level. Well, right now, obviously, it isn't. But as I said, once Boruto masters all the Jogan powers, I feel like he's gonna be very, very overpowered. Because don't get me wrong, Boruto is strong and all of that, but he's supposed to surpass Naruto. And the, you know, the main two things that are going for him right now are the Karma Seal and the Jogan. Karma Seal looks to be very powerful. We saw only one power of it so far in the manga. I'm not gonna spoil it for the anime onlys. But I don't feel like Karma will be enough for him to surpass all the previous shinobi. I think it's going to be the Jogan, to be honest. Do you think that the new novels will be adapted into the anime? Not all of them. I know that 3 of them are released. The Naruto one, the Sasuke one, and the Shikamaru one. But Sasuke, Shinden, I believe that's the name. I think that one's going to be adapted, or at least some parts of it, because something huge happens in it. I even did a video about it a couple of weeks ago. Most of you already know what I'm referring to. But that's something that we have to see in the anime, because it wasn't shown in the manga. So, yeah. Do you think Boruto ending 6 will top Boruto ending 5? No. I don't know if it's possible for anything to top that ending. Boruto ending 5 is my favorite anime ending. So yeah, literally out of all anime that I saw. Eternal, is there even a second Jogan? Yes, I'm 100% sure of it. It's not a fact, but I feel like there is. Anyone know when chapter 25 drops? Friday. Boruto will kill his sister. I don't think so. Even if he kills her, it's definitely not going to be on purpose. At least I hope so. Favorite opening from Naruto Part 1 and from Shippuden. Favorite opening from Shippuden, opening 3. Naruto Shippuden opening 3. And from OG Naruto, probably opening 2. I'm not 100% sure about it. But probably opening 2 of Naruto. And I know that a lot of people are gonna say, why did you not mention Fighting Dreamers? It's a great opening. But, you know, for me, opening 2 is just really special. Alright guys, anyway, I'm gonna have to pause for like a minute, literally a minute, and I'll be back. Hold on, literally, as I said, I'll be here in a minute. Okay, we're back. 1 second. Holy shit, 15 people left. The attention span of some people, bro. It's crazy. I was literally away for a minute, but yeah. Okay. Alright. I wonder how Sarada will unlock the Mangekyo Sharingan. Do you have any ideas? Either Sasuke or Konohamaru dying, although she's not so attached to Konohamaru, so Sasuke dying, I don't know. Welcome to the stream, Konoha crew. Do you think Urashiki will kill Iwabe? No. I don't think so. That was random. Should Sarada learn the Chidori? Definitely. I mean, she has the Sharingan, so she can properly use it. Definitely. Where are you in Dragon Ball? Last summer, I watched like 3 episodes of the OG Dragon Ball. I really enjoyed it, but I stopped. And I don't know if I mentioned this on YouTube, but basically, this is the reason. There's this anime called Monster. It has 70-something episodes. It's objectively probably the best thing that I ever saw. But anyway, I watched that, right? And I was really attached to the series. And then immediately after I finished that, I tried watching Dragon Ball. And despite the fact that I enjoyed the first 3 episodes, I was so sad because of the fact that I finished Monster that I just said, fuck it, I can't watch this. I tried to force myself to watch it, basically, which wasn't a good idea. But one day I'm gonna, you know, return to Dragon Ball. Right now I have many series to finish. I'm 250 chapters into One Piece. I dropped the manga a couple of months ago because this Sky Island arc, I think, it was really boring in my opinion, so I kind of stopped. And since then, I was reading JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I read the first 3 parts. I'm on the 4th part right now. So anyway, the point is I want to finish JoJo's, One Piece, and a couple of other series before I get back to Dragon Ball. So yeah. Shino Ben Trill, welcome to the stream, bro. Eternal, do you think there will be a new Boruto series based on Boruto's kid? Immediately I will say this, no. But I was thinking about it, like, you know, in Naruto, when they introduced the Otsutsuki clan and stuff like that, when Otsutsuki clan was mentioned, you could generally see that there will be a continuation, a series that will explore the Otsutsuki clan. And if they introduce some new celestial beings or something like that towards the end of Boruto, that's gonna be a clear signal that there will be like a third story. But to be honest, I don't think so. I think Boruto will last for another 6 years or so, and you know, the Naruto franchise is gonna end. We're probably gonna get some novels after that, but I don't know. If Sasuke dies, who do you think will take Sasuke's eyes? Possibly Sarada. Who else? I really wonder what the Shin clones will do in the Boruto series. Like, what is their role? Because there are many of them, and they're not super strong or anything like that, but that's a lot of Sharingans, you know? And we all know how overpowered the Sharingan is, so yeah. Jogan, Eye of the Otsutsuki leader, question mark. Possible. Definitely possible. Eternal, my least favorite anime character is Palm from Hunter x Hunter. Who is yours? My least favorite anime character. Okay, I avoided when I was asked about my least favorite Boruto character because I don't want to trigger anybody. But I guess this won't trigger too many people. The problem is I would have to think about it a lot. One thing about One Piece that bothers me. I read only 250 chapters. All the villains, and I repeat, or maybe 95% of them, are so shit. They're evil for the sake of being evil. There was this Boogie the Clown, I don't know if that's his name, but like it was just a one-dimensional villain who's a villain for the sake of being villain. So I guess it could be him. But then again, this series has like 900 chapters. Maybe he has some, I don't know, deeper goals or something like that. But it would definitely be some of the One Piece villains because they're so bad, like really bad. What's your favorite Naruto fight? My favorite Naruto fight would be Naruto versus Sasuke at the end of part 1. So their first battle at the Valley of the End. One of my favorite moments in all of Naruto happened in that fight. It was when Sasuke told Naruto, you never had the family in the first place, so how could you possibly understand me? Or something like that. I didn't quote the exact, you know, thing that he said. But that moment is really special to me. That's my favorite fight. Yeah, that's my favorite fight, definitely. Who's your favorite character in Boruto? Well, I would say Naruto, but I guess you're referring to the next generation. So if we look at the next generation only, Boruto is my favorite character. Sarada is my second favorite. Mitsuki third. Denki fourth. And Iwabe fifth. So, yeah. I don't know about the 6th and the 7th spot, I guess. I don't know, maybe Shikadai, I guess. I don't know, but I know my top 5 for sure, so far. Because Denki and Iwabe were developed a lot. Out of all the side characters, they were written the best in my opinion, because they were developed so much, they progressed from the first episode. But the question is, how relevant will they be after the versus Momoshiki arc? That's the main question. But for now, that's my top 5. My favorite characters in Naruto are Itachi, Naruto, and Kakashi. Okay, I'm gonna give you my top 5 character list from Naruto. Number 5, Kushina Uzumaki. Number 4, Minato Namikaze. Number 3, Jiraiya. number 2 Itachi, and number 1 Naruto. A lot of you are probably confused, like, why do you know this? Why did you say this so quickly? I did a video about this, like, I don't know, almost 2 years ago or something like that, back when I started YouTube. And if I know something, that's my top 5 from Naruto. And I was thinking a lot before I made that list. Let me just check something, guys. It's 10 past 1 a.m. obviously right now in Spain. I don't know why I said this. Denki will be very important with all the technology that's going on right now. Possible, definitely possible. Do you think that One Piece is overrated? As I said earlier, I read only 250 chapters. So I can't really say because, you know, there are 900 chapters that are out currently. I read the manga, obviously, because it's much better than the anime. The art style is beautiful. One Piece is really fun. I like the main characters. I'm still waiting for Luffy's character to get a bit more deep. I'm pretty sure that, you know, he's gonna become, I guess, more complex. That I'm pretty sure of it. And, you know, I was spoiled by a lot of people that a certain someone will die at chapter 400 something. I know who he is. I'm not gonna spoil it for people who don't watch One Piece, but I've been told that after that death he's gonna change a lot. But is One Piece overrated? I don't know, man. As I said, I read only 250 chapters, but the 250 chapters that I read it in like a week or something like that, which really shows how invested I am into that series. I still don't have a favorite character, but I really like Nami. So yeah, do you think that My Hero Academia is overrated? My Hero Academia is the most overrated series ever. With that being said, it's a great series, but My Hero Academia is the definition of overrated. Favorite JoJo character? This is gonna be a surprise, but the first JoJo, Jonathan, like, you know, I guess he's the first one, so it's kind of nostalgic, so that's why he's my favorite. But Jotaro, I really like Jotaro, because I'm at part 4 right now. I only, you know, Josuke, he's the main character of part 4. I'm, you know, like 20 chapters into part 4, so I can't really judge. But out of the first 3 JoJos, number 1 Jonathan, number 2 Jotaro, and number 3 Joseph. So there you go. Will Naruto train Sarada? I feel like I don't know if he's gonna train her, but I feel like he's gonna be very important in her life later on in the series. Like, they already had some interactions in Naruto Gaiden and the Shin arc or whatever, but they're definitely gonna have more interactions in the future. That's my prediction. Excuse me. You know, LeBron signed for LA Lakers. Yeah, I do know for that, but I don't watch basketball at all. So yeah. Favorite Hunter x Hunter character? Hisoka. How strong do you think Sarada will be? She's gonna be the second strongest after Boruto. That's my prediction. Why do you think My Hero Academia is overrated? Because most of the fans make it look as if My Hero Academia is the best shonen ever. That's the reason. That's the definition of overrated. Overrated. It's great, but some of these fanboys are literally, like, you can't even imagine. Like, the people I interacted with, I said once in one of my videos that Boruto, that in my opinion the current arc of Boruto is better basically than My Hero Academia currently, and one guy was like, kill yourself or something like that. I get it, you have that in all anime fan bases, that's a usual thing when it comes to the anime community, but I've seen so many in the My Hero Academia community, I've seen so many people speak as if it's the best thing ever, despite the fact that it has a couple of flaws. Let me give you, I'm just gonna say one flaw of the series, and I'm not gonna get into it like too deeply or anything, because I want to reply to some Boruto questions. But My Hero Academia Season 1, kids do some training, villains attack. My Hero Academia Season 2, kids do a tournament, villains attack. My Hero Academia Season 3, kids go to a camp, villains attack. You know, when I look at different anime, one thing that's very important for me is the variety of the arcs. When you see something so repetitive, I don't know, man. But yeah, let's just go with, you know, with the other questions. Road to 100k subs. Hopefully. My prediction is that Kawaki will be second to Boruto. See, I forgot about Kawaki when I said that Sarada will be the second strongest. To be honest, we don't have much evidence, so it's not like I can, you know, predict anything in specific. But yeah, that's a good statement. Kawaki will be second strongest. I don't know. We'll see. I still feel like Sarada is gonna be stronger eventually, because when Boruto and Kawaki are fighting, for all we know, she could just have the 3-tomo Sharingan or something like that. We don't even know if she has the Mangekyo at that point. She probably does, but yeah. World Cup Sweden, let's go. I think you guys will lose to England in the quarterfinals. It's not because I support England right now that, you know, Serbia and Argentina are out, but I don't see Sweden beating England. I think England will win the World Cup. I know I'm crazy, but we'll see. Your top 5 Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood characters. This is not in any order, but it would definitely be Edward. Okay, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. Edward, Greed, definitely. I don't know. I have all these characters popping inside of my head. I don't know, but I guess Edward. I support Brazil. Yeah, Brazil and Belgium are playing. That's gonna be interesting. So yeah. What is the most powerful female in the Leaf Village right now? All generations. Well, Sakura. Right now. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just think for a second, because every time I reply so quickly, I tend to forget something. Right now, out of all females in the village, in the Hinata village, Sakura is the strongest. Yeah, she's stronger than Tsunade. So yeah. Number 1, Boruto. Number 2, Kawaki. Number 3, Mitsuki. Number 4, Sarada. Number 5, Shinki. 6, Metal E. I don't think Shinki will be... well, I definitely don't think that Sarada will be number 4 because she's the second main character. And despite the fact that Mitsuki has Sage Mode, eventually, when everything starts escalating, I'm not saying that Mitsuki will be useless or anything like that, but eventually it's down to the dojutsus, let's be honest. It's either you have a tailed beast like Naruto and the 6 paths mode, right? Or you have a really powerful dojutsu. I don't think that Sage Mode will make, you know, Mitsuki stronger than Sarada or something like that. Okay, I just dropped my phone. We're gonna have to make a 1-minute pause once again. Just give me a second. So I'll be back in 1 minute, guys. Okay, I think we're back. Alright, so let's see. Do you think the Boruto anime will have fillers like Naruto? Definitely not, because so far pretty much everything in Boruto is canon. Like, if you go to the website, the filler guide or whatever, it will tell you that a couple of episodes were filler, but realistically these episodes served as crucial character development. And you know, when an arc finishes, you gotta have one or two like chill episodes. You can't just directly go to the next arc. So it's kind of stupid to say that those episodes are filler. And I would argue that everything so far in the Boruto anime is canon, so we're definitely not gonna get fillers. After the versus Momoshiki arc, some of the new novels are probably gonna get animated, and then we're gonna get into the Mujina Bandits arc, which was the second arc of the manga, because the manga started with the versus Momoshiki arc, then we had the Mujina Bandits arc, then we had the Ao arc, and now the Kawaki arc started in the 24th chapter. So yeah. Do you like Delta? Spoilers. Well, you just mentioned her name. I guess you're referring to the way she looks. And yeah, I do, for sure. Do you think that Toneri is Boruto's father? Definitely not. Definitely not. Do you like the 7 Deadly Sins? Never watched this series. I'm gonna be honest, whenever I see the design of the main character, I get a bit turned off. But I'm definitely gonna watch it eventually, because I've been told that I should watch it. Will Boruto learn the Flying Raijin? A couple of months ago, maybe even a year ago, I speculated about Boruto potentially, you know, learning this jutsu, and somebody was like, he's probably gonna have teleportation with his dojutsu or something like that. And that's a valid argument. Maybe, but either way, even if he doesn't master Flying Raijin, I still feel like he's gonna be super fast. And I think that Boruto's stream, the jutsu that he used in the anime, it foreshadows that he will be really fast in the future. That's my prediction, I guess. So yeah, future predictions for Boruto. You didn't really ask anything specifically, but one thing that I will say: by the time the series ends, he will be the most legendary shonen protagonist. One of the most legendary shonen protagonists. Mark my words. I would like to bring up some things from the manga right now to support this, but I don't want to spoil it for the anime only, so I apologize. But yeah. Sasuke and Jiraiya have the same roles. Pretty much. Not exactly the same. But yeah. Top 5 shonens. I haven't seen enough of them to answer this. But let me just, you know, let me tell you my top 5 favorite anime / manga, I guess. It's not top 5 shonens, but it's top 5 anime / manga. So, number 1, Naruto / Boruto. Number 2, Tokyo Ghoul / Tokyo Ghoul Re, the manga, not the anime. I've said this multiple times on my Twitter, especially. The anime of Tokyo Ghoul and Tokyo Ghoul Re flat out sucks in comparison to the manga. So yeah, number 2, Tokyo Ghoul Re, the manga. Number 3, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Number 4, Violet Evergarden. Number 5, Death Note. I guess number 6 would be Monster. Yeah, but top 5, I told you my top 5, that's for sure. Do you watch Monster with characters like Johann Liebert and Dr. Temma? What do you mean, do you watch with? Was the question like, do I like those characters? I like them. Like, Johann is my favorite anime villain, literally. In all of anime. I'm including Naruto here as well. Johann, like, the way he was written, it was beautiful. And I know I said this earlier in the stream, but we're already like 45 minutes into it, so a lot of new people came. I suggest you guys to watch an anime called Monster. It has 70-something episodes. It's a seinen, and the character that I just mentioned, Johann, he's from that series. He's my favorite anime villain. And despite the fact that the series is called Monster, you don't have any superpowers there. You don't have actual monsters. It's a metaphor, sort of, like the title of the series. It's honestly a masterpiece. Do you think Sarada will be flat-chested? I don't think so. I don't think so. But yeah. What color do you think Sarada's Susanoo would be? First of all, I do think that she will get the Susanoo. I think it's gonna be pink or red. But like not the same, you know, red as Itachi's, but definitely pink or red. My favorite anime villains of all time are Light Yagami, Meruem, and Zabuza. See, I'm not gonna get too deep into it, and I'm not saying that Light Yagami isn't a villain, but I wouldn't flat out classify Light as a villain because, you know, he was just gonna kill all the criminals, right? So, I get it, that makes him a bad person and all that, but I just wouldn't call him flat out a villain. I wouldn't call him flat out a villain. So, yeah. In the last movie, Hinata got them big boobs. What is your favorite anime again? Naruto / Boruto. That's my favorite anime. Do you like My Hero Academia? Yes. Will Boruto kill more than Naruto? Because Naruto used to talk a lot. I definitely think that Boruto will talk, just like Naruto. But I feel like he will kill a bit more. Not too many people are gonna be killed by Boruto, but I think he's gonna be, I think that he's gonna kill more than Naruto. Because I feel like his story is gonna be darker than Naruto's. Eventually, because of a certain prophecy. So, yeah. It's Cole, notice me senpai, you have been noticed, bro. When does the new chapter come out? Friday. This Friday. I hope Boruto won't be like Sasuke. See, the thing is, what does it mean I don't want Boruto to be like Sasuke? No characters are the same. I get what you're trying to say. But like all these characters in Naruto are different, right? So he's definitely not gonna be like Sasuke. Boruto Uchiha Uzumaki. I see a question about Kashin Koji and all that. I don't want to spoil it for the anime only, so I would, you know, suggest leaving some anime questions. So yeah. Hold on, I need to Alright. 1 second, guys. Let me just check something. I'm sorry. Look at this beautiful fan art of Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. I don't know if you can see it. But, yeah. Do you think Sarada will get Madara's Gubai board? Is that the thing? Like the weapon he had? I don't know. I don't think so, to be honest. Again, another manga related question, so I don't want to spoil it for the anime onlys. I had to sneeze. That's why I stopped for a second, and it would kind of be awkward to do it in front of the camera. So yeah. Is Lord Yashin an Otsutsuki? I've seen that theory so many times, and it's a very interesting theory, that's all I'm gonna say. Attack on Titan Season 3 is coming out soon. Any expectations? Actually, I read the manga. I'm like 3 or 4 chapters behind. I know what's gonna happen. The next arc of Attack on Titan is my least favorite arc. Not only mine. That arc is when the manga sales of Attack on Titan dropped. And it's not like they dropped a lot. And I heard this, I think, from For Neverworld or somebody like that. But basically, it was... if you guys know the Fullbring arc of Bleach, the next arc of Attack on Titan is the Fullbring arc of Attack on Titan, if that makes sense. But the mangaka, I forgot his name, he said that he isn't too satisfied with how he did the arc in the manga, so he's gonna, you know, add some new things in the anime. So yeah, I'm excited. It's a great arc anyway. It's just, if all the other arcs are, you know, greatness, this arc is just great. Yeah. But Levi was the shit in that arc. Yeah, he was. I'm not saying that the arc is bad or anything like that. I'm just saying it's like the least good, I guess. I'm not gonna spoil it for the anime onlys, but the basement secret of Attack on Titan, ever since it was revealed, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I was expecting something else, but then as time went by, I started digging the concept more and more. But and this is just subjective, I would say, apart from that arc that's coming up right now, the latest arc that's going on right now in the Attack on Titan manga would probably be my least favorite, but objectively it's a great arc and it's written really well. It's just, you know, I had some expectations, you know, some other expectations for the basement secret, and you know, when you read a manga and when you're waiting for so many chapters to see this huge secret, and if you don't get impressed the first time you see it, you know, it's kind of, I don't know, man. It kind of sucks. But just to, you know, I implied it already, but just to repeat it once again, the basement secret, the basement secret, it wasn't bad or anything like that. It's just I had different expectations for it. What about One Punch Man? I dropped it after the 3rd episode. I don't really fancy comedy anime, to be honest. I mean, that's the only comedy anime that I tried watching. It's just not my thing. How do you think Kawaki is going to get his seal? Again, this would be a manga spoiler. Well, it wasn't shown how he got it in the manga, but if I say this, it's gonna be like a spoiler, I guess. But yeah. Are you gonna play Jump Force? No, I don't play video games. The only video game I play is FIFA with my friends all the time. And that's basically it. Himawari's future. I just want her to talk, man. Like, I get it, she's younger than Boruto, but like, she's just 2 years younger than Boruto. And, you know, yeah, she's cute, it's always nice seeing her on screen, but I genuinely want Himawari to talk, if you get what I'm saying. So, when you ask me something like, you know, Himawari's future, I genuinely don't know, man. Like, she literally hasn't talked in the anime. Do you think Boruto will have to kill Kawaki? I don't think Boruto will kill Kawaki, to be 100% honest. Do you think Itachi or Madara will appear in Boruto? Okay, I didn't see the rest of the comment. See, the only way I see Itachi appearing in Boruto is when Sasuke dies. He has like this, you remember when Kakashi died? He had that moment with his father when they were both souls and, you know, they talked for a bit. I feel like, because I already did my theory video, there's a lot of evidence pointing towards Sasuke's death, and plus he's playing the Jiraiya role in this series and all that. So anyway, I think Sasuke will die, and when he dies, we'll see a soul of Sasuke going to the sky, and then he's gonna potentially see Itachi and his family or something like that. That's the only way I see Itachi appearing in Boruto. Well, probably not the only way, but it's not too likely. I would love to see him. Itachi is my second favorite Naruto character. In my opinion, the most complex Naruto character, the most philosophical Naruto character that, you know, stated some of my favorite anime quotes. Itachi's theme song is my favorite, you know, Naruto soundtrack and all that. So you can clearly see that you know, I'm a fanboy of Itachi. But is he going to appear in Boruto? It's not too likely. Do you think Sasuke and Sarada will have more kids? I guess you wanted to say, do you think Sasuke and Sakura will have more kids? I don't think so. I don't think so, to be honest. Did you watch Fairy Tail? No, but I'm reading Eden Zero. I'm actually reviewing it on my second channel. I uploaded the review to my second channel today, chapter 2 review. If you haven't seen my second channel, it's in the link in the description of this video. Do you think Sarada is going to get Itachi's abilities? I don't think she'll get the exact same abilities that Itachi had. Excuse me, but I feel like she's gonna be a Genjutsu. Fuck. I think she's gonna be a Genjutsu master. I'm talking for like 56 minutes, man. Holy shit. When will Orochimaru die? Never. I said it right here, never. Like, that man, like, you don't kill Orochimaru. Even when you kill him, you don't. Literally, that's the point. Will Sarada have long hair? That's an interesting one. I don't know. I wonder, one thing that you know, I mean, it doesn't bother me. I'm just thinking about it. Is she ever gonna stop wearing glasses? That's something that I'm interested in. But yeah, we'll see. Do you think Mitsuki will die for Boruto and Shippuden? That's a very good question. And my answer would be no. But let me just add something else. In Naruto, we had the three main characters, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, right? And, you know, if you were to ask me back then when I watched Naruto, I would say none of these three are going to die. And, of course, you know, Boruto, Mitsuki, and Sarada are the main characters of Boruto, right? And normally I would say I don't think any of them are gonna die. But Kawaki is gonna be introduced in the anime. Well, he was very, very soon. He was already introduced in the manga. And at some point, he's gonna be super important to the series. Like, the first thing you see when you open the first episode of Boruto and when you open the first chapter of the Boruto manga, the first thing you see is Kawaki and Boruto, right? So, if Mitsuki dies, I guess Kawaki could take the spot of the third main character. And that way, I think it will kind of be possible for Mitsuki to die at some point. Because despite the fact that Boruto is gonna be very, very dark, some of the things that are going on in the manga right now remind me of a seinen series, I must say. Despite all of that, it's still a shonen. I don't see any of the main three characters dying, but as I said, if Kawaki gets super important, like super important, it's possible that Mitsuki will die, but I would still say no. I would still say no. And Boruto and Sarada are definitely not gonna die. Do you think we will see a war between all the nations in Boruto? Definitely not. As I said earlier in the stream, I feel like there could be some type of war near the end of the series between the Otsutsuki clan and the humans or something like that. But for the actual villages to fight against each other, first of all, Naruto could probably, you know, wipe out all the villages by himself. Yeah, it's just not happening in my opinion. Do you think Kakashi will die? I don't know. I genuinely don't know what to say. I don't know. Do you think Boruto will meet more Otsutsukis? Definitely. I definitely think that he's gonna meet more Otsutsuki members. I think we're gonna get a lot of Otsutsuki members in the future of the series. It was foreshadowed, you know, by, you know, the conversation that Momoshiki and Kinshiki had. I think in episode 15 or 16. I could be wrong. But, you know, Kinshiki told Momoshiki, yo, we need to report this to the clan. And right now, in the current arc of the anime, it was clearly stated that, you know, Momoshiki, Kinshiki, and Urashiki were dispatched by the clan. So, yeah, I feel like we're gonna see a lot of Otsutsukis in the future. And I'm so excited. Is Sakura stronger than Kakashi right now? Yes, in my opinion. I think she would beat him in a fight. That's what I'm trying to say right now. Do you think Mitsuki's Sage Mode is special? It definitely is, because like he got it without any training, so it's definitely unique, I'd say. But yeah, I feel like there's more to Mitsuki's powers. So yeah. Do you think Boruto will be a rogue ninja? See, when you say rogue, like the word rogue, it's basically a criminal. Like it's like Daider or somebody like that. I don't think that Boruto would ever become a criminal or anything like that. He could be, I guess he could take the Itachi role, and he could potentially do something bad and leave the village for the sake of peace or something like that. But like a typical rogue ninja, a criminal, like an evil criminal, I don't think he's gonna be a rogue ninja. Have you ever watched A Silent Voice? Is that an anime? I didn't. Your thoughts on Urashiki's red Rinnegan? I made a theory video about this. I think he got it by eating some random chakra pills throughout, you know, years and stuff like that. So yeah. Do you think the Kawaki arc will skyrocket the anime? The Ao arc, even then the anime is gonna explode. And once Kawaki gets introduced, like, I can't even imagine. Everything is gonna explode. Not only the Boruto series, the popularity of the series, my channel will explode as well. So that's another positive thing about it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to Kawaki's appearance in the anime. Will you do Death Note, Hunter x Hunter, and Tokyo Ghoul videos on your second channel? Let's see. I will definitely do Tokyo Ghoul videos. Eventually I might do 1 or 2 Death Note videos. About Hunter x Hunter, I'm not really sure. So yeah. Your channel is going to the moon, Eternal. Alright, I'll take that as a compliment. The funniest character in Naruto. The funniest. Killer Bee is funny when he raps. Like, when I get these types of questions, I generally say the same thing. I would have to think about it for some time before, you know, answering. So yeah. Again, another manga related question, and I don't want to spoil it for the anime onlys. So yeah. Why is the Boruto anime boring? It's not. Like, I mean, it might be to you, but there's one thing, and this is not only about Boruto. There's one, like, argument that I hate when people describe anime. It's the argument, it's boring. I hate that argument. I don't even consider it an argument, because, like, you have to explain it. And when you explain it, I can reply. But boring, definitely not. The first 50 episodes were there to develop the characters. It was done really well. Objectively, it was done really well. It did have some slice of life elements, and just because you don't like slice of life doesn't mean that it's bad and boring for everybody. I enjoyed the slice of life aspect of the Boruto series. I kind of miss it. I actually miss it a lot. But yeah, I feel like saying that something is boring, like, it's not an argument, to be honest. When do you think we will get the time skip episode? I think Boruto Part 1... Like, first of all, I do think that Boruto Naruto Next Generations will be the name of the series until the end. I personally would like the time skip portion of the Boruto series to be called Boruto Shippuden. I feel like Boruto Naruto Next Generations doesn't sound too well, and Boruto Shippuden sounds really cool in my opinion. As I said, I think it's gonna go by the same name until the end of the series. That's my prediction. But at what episode will the time skip happen? I don't think Boruto Part 1 will have more than 120 episodes, I guess. I don't know. How do you think Boruto will end? After the war, after many things that happened, we see a time skip. Just like how we got the time skip in the 700th chapter of the Naruto manga, right? We see an older Naruto giving the Hokage title to Sarada. We see adult Boruto, adult Sarada, obviously, and we see their kid or their kids and we see, I guess, the kids of the other, you know, people. But like the main thing is, like the main thing that I personally see in the Boruto ending is, as I said, Boruto's and Sarada's kids, and Sarada becoming the 8th Hokage, and Naruto retiring. Something like that, definitely. I even did a theory video about it last summer. Well, not a theory video, but like a prediction video, because it's not really a theory. There's nothing to support that. It's just, that's how I see it. Because despite the fact that Boruto will be much, much darker as a series, I still feel like it's gonna have a happy ending, because it's a shonen series. Do you think Neji will be reanimated in Boruto? I don't think so. Doesn't that make Boruto predictable? What, the fact that it will have a happy ending? I mean, every shonen has a happy ending, so by that logic, every shonen is predictable. But yeah. Will the Shin clones come back in the anime? I actually mentioned this like 30 minutes ago or something like that. I don't know, but like, that's a lot of Sharingans, you know, like, you know, they could be valuable assets in case we see a war in this series. If, you know, the Uzutsuki's or some other celestial beings attack the earth, you know, the Shins, they would be really useful with all those Sharingans. So yeah. Do you think Guy Sensei will use the 8 gates again? I don't think so. If we're gonna see the 8 gates, I think it's gonna be Rock Lee. But yeah. Who's your waifu? Oh, that's an interesting question. Tsunade, definitely. Tsunade, yeah, definitely. But from Boruto, I mean, Tsunade is technically still in Boruto. We haven't seen her in the anime, but if you look at chapter 700 of the Naruto manga, you see Tsunade there, and she hasn't changed too much. So technically, it would still be her. But aside from her, Hanabi, I'd say. And no arguing about that. Will you be the 9th Hokage? And we need your manga. Yeah, when I finish, you know, high school, and I have one more year of high school, and then university and all that, eventually one day I want to create my own manga. I said it. The only thing that sucks is that I would have to find an artist. I would be the one to, you know, I would create the story, and I would have somebody else drawing for me, because my drawing skills are horse shit, literally. And I'm not exaggerating. I don't know how to draw. I never knew, and I never will, unfortunately. But that way, I will focus more on the story and the characters. And obviously, I don't know if 5 years from now I will still have this, I guess, goal. But you know, at that point, if I still want to create my own manga, trust me, it's gonna be very, very deep. I can't draw, but I can make stories. Same. Like a couple of times throughout the past year or so, I was coming up, you know, with different, you know, characters with different storylines. I was just experimenting, and it's not because I made those things, but it was really interesting. And I'm gonna say something very controversial, and please don't get me wrong, but a lot of mangas, a lot of shonen mangas, when I read them, I'm like, I can make, of course this is controversial, I know, but a lot of times when I start reading new series, I'm like, I could create a story that's 10 times better. Like, I don't know, man. If I knew how to draw, I would create such a series with such characters. Everybody would have a complex, deep backstory. I don't know, man. I'm not saying that story writing is easy, because like I personally, I was always good with essays and stories and stuff like that, but a lot of times I see beautiful art and then a story that's not too complex or anything. Like, I don't know, man. I just wish I could draw. There should be more horror mangas. I mean, you know, I don't know the exact number of all the mangas that exist, but like, I'm pretty sure there are plenty horror mangas out there. In fact, let me do something. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Alright, 1 second, guys. Alright. Somebody mentioned horror mangas in the comment section. I actually... right now I'm in Spain. I came here a couple of days ago, and I'm gonna be here until September. But a couple of days before I left, I went to a manga shop here in Serbia. And basically they had like 15 volumes of Naruto, a couple of volumes of One Piece, they had Death Note, and some other series. And I was gonna buy some volumes, but the manga was in Serbian, and it kind of made me cringe for some reason. And then I was like, I asked the guy who worked there, like, do you have something else other than, you know, Naruto, One Piece, and Death Note? And he was like, there's this manga called Uzumaki. Here it is. And I saw that there are only 3 volumes, and I was like, I don't want to buy this, because if I, you know, like the series or whatever, I'm gonna be super sad, because, you know, I would read the rest online. And he was like, no, there are only 3 volumes. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy this, and I bought it. And it's a horror manga, and it's funny because somebody literally mentioned horror manga a couple of moments ago. And by the way, Uzumaki, the manga, the art style in it, it's so beautiful. Look at this panel. Like, you can genuinely see that it's a horror, like, and it's called Uzumaki. And, you know, obviously I'm a Naruto fan, so when I saw the title I had to buy it. I read this like in one day because it's only 3 volumes. It was enjoyable. I was kind of disappointed by the ending, but yeah, some of these panels, man, it's like, it's disturbing, man. But that's the point. That's the point of a horror manga. 3 volumes. This is volume 1. Volume 2. And volume 3. So, yeah. I own Bleach in Spanish. It's so cringy. I don't know what it is, but whenever I see manga in my language, it's strange. I don't know. I can only read it in English. I mean, that's kind of hypocritical, because I bought like a Serbian manga and I read it in one day. But I don't know. It's cringy. For me, at least. Do you watch cartoons? No. I watch Japanese cartoons, obviously, but regular cartoons, not. 1 second, guys. I just have to do something. I have to reply to a message. 1 second. Alright. Because as I'm streaming right now, my friend is on the balcony. He's locked there. And I said that I will live stream for like 60 minutes. And he's sending me a message saying it's already been 1 hour and I'm like 15 more. So, yeah. Because he's locked there, basically. Because I can't really talk when somebody else is in the same room as me, because I get distracted, I start laughing, and you know. When do you think we'll see Toneri again? Pretty soon, in the next 2 or 3 episodes, I'd say. That's when the arc will finish. Like, I mean, it hasn't been stated anywhere, but like, I feel like it's gonna finish in the next 3 episodes. I thought we were gonna see more of Toneri in the versus Momoshiki arc, but yeah, there are still so many mysteries about his character and about, you know, the Boruto and the Jogan and obviously all that, but we'll have to wait and see. Successor of Naruto, Boruto, or Boku no Hero Academia? Neither. Naruto is its own thing, Boruto is its own thing, and My Hero Academia as well. So yeah, one thing that I will say though, the current big 3, I think, you know, and when I say big 3, I'm referring, you know, to the mainstream shonens and all that, right? I think it's One Piece, My Hero Academia, and Boruto, definitely. And you know, if you want to say that One Piece shouldn't be here because it's the new big 3, it will be My Hero Academia, Boruto, and Black Clover. I don't know what's more popular, Black Clover or 7 Deadly Sins, one of those 2. But if One Piece is in the game, definitely One Piece, My Hero Academia, and Boruto. Koi no Katachi, it will change your life. Is that a movie? An anime movie? I feel like I heard about it somewhere. Like, just tell me, is that a movie? Barbakan, welcome to the video. Well, welcome to the live stream. Why is Boruto's dojutsu black? I guess you're referring to like the borders or whatever. I don't know. I feel like they just wanted to come up with an edgy design that will, you know, attract viewers and stuff. But I guess it's gonna be explained. I don't know. Yes, it's a movie. It's extremely good. I heard that it's emotional, and that's a positive for me because, you know, I like emotional stuff. Like, I know this sounds weird, but when an anime can make me cry, like, I like that. I want an anime to make me cry. I know that sounds weird, but yeah. And I heard that that movie is very emotional, so I should definitely check it out. So yeah, if that's the movie that I heard of. Because there was this movie that also had like a K at the start of the title, and I've been told that it's very emotional. What do you think about SwaqKage's latest video? I guess you're referring to the Naruto being a bad father thing. I was expecting him to bash Boruto, and I was surprised positively when he didn't do it. So yeah, that's all I can say. I do have some arguments that kind of in defense of Naruto, and I was actually thinking about doing a video, but not like a response to SwaqKage. I was thinking about doing a separate video, just talking, you know, about Naruto and how he's not that bad of a father. And I was thinking about this actually a couple of months ago when somebody asked me in my comment section about Naruto and, you know, is he a good father or not. Eventually I'm gonna do it. Am I going to do it in July, August, next year? I don't know, but eventually I think I will do it. Anime/manga plus Serbian language equals cringe. I know, it's strange. Did Boruto use Sage mode? He might get it eventually, but he doesn't have Sage mode yet. Is Sarada going to be popular among the boys? I reckon she will. Do you think Boruto vs. Kawaki would have a lot of taijutsu? Okay, I didn't see the rest of the comment. There's definitely gonna be some taijutsu, but I don't think the main focus of the fight is going to be taijutsu. I don't know. Will Sarada find out about Uchiha clan massacre? Definitely. And if she doesn't find out, I'm gonna be surprised. But she will definitely find out about it at some point. Pozdrav za brata iz Makedonije. Does it frustrate you how much hate Boruto gets? I find it annoying. Yeah, of course, it does bother me. But see, you know what's the thing? When I see a random comment of somebody saying first 50 episodes are trash or something like that, I just think to myself, I used to get triggered. Of course, I'm not happy when I see that, but I'm like, this person is too immature to understand character progression and character development, and that's it. And when I say that to myself, I get calm. As I said, I'm not happy when I see somebody saying something like that, but I've changed over the past couple of months. And with both the Boruto manga and the Boruto anime just getting better and better, and you know, all that, you know, haters are starting to disappear. There was this period, I would say 10 months ago, I don't really remember, maybe a year ago, when SwaqKage did this horrible video where he completely failed to understand the whole point of the series, right? And then a lot of other YouTubers started making the same videos because they were thirsty for views. at that point, damn, I remember each time I saw a video from one of these idiots, I would get so triggered that I was this close to making my video, but at that time I had like 1K subs, and I kept telling myself, if you do this and if the video blows up, you're gonna have so many dislikes. And honestly, speaking about Boruto and the hate, I wish I started YouTube back back when Naruto was running, because obviously I'm 18, right? I'm Serbian, and you know, English is not my first language. If you look at my first videos on my channel, I don't want to say my English is terrible back then, but it's not too good, right? And even if I was reading the Naruto manga while it was going on, I wouldn't be able to make videos because English is my not first language, right? But I wish I was older, and I wish I started my channel during Naruto. That way I would have, I don't know, 100K subs or something like that, and I would be able to debunk all of these videos that explain why Boruto is bad. But it sucks, I'm a small YouTuber, I can't do much. But yeah, as I said, at that point when everybody was making these hate videos because of views, I was really angry back then, really angry. Will the Jogan show up in the next few episodes? Definitely. I think he's gonna appear either in the next episode or the one after it. And if the Jogan doesn't appear in the next 2 episodes, I'm seriously gonna be surprised. Because, I mean, Boruto ending 5, in the 5th ending of Boruto, we see the Jogan. And, you know, so far in the versus Momoshiki arc, we haven't seen Jogan. And if we don't see it at all until the end of the arc, I'm gonna view that moment in the 5th ending as clickbait, and I'm not even joking. I remember at the start of the versus Momoshiki arc, excuse me, at one point Boruto, I think, looked at the sky, and he was like, you know, holding his eye like this. He felt something, but obviously we didn't see the Jogan. But as I said, in the next 2 episodes, the Jogan will probably appear, in my opinion. Do you think that Sakura should die for Sarada? She might die. I don't want to say that she should die. That legitimately means that she has to die. She doesn't, obviously, but it's not impossible, definitely. Boshko is cold. The balcony, I agree. Favorite Naruto arc? The Zabuza arc. Best Sarada fact you like? That's an interesting question. My favorite fact about a character, I'd say the fact that she's the daughter of Sakura and Sasuke, because I like both characters, both Sakura and Sasuke, and she's a really nice mix of them, and she's written really well. I guess that. So yeah. Bro, do you plan to buy Jump Force? No, I don't play video games. I play only FIFA with my friends. That's basically it. Why are you in Spain? Holiday. Very simple. I'm gonna be here until September. Eternal, I meant taijutsu because of Boruto's seal. Okay. Oh, is the question I got about taijutsu being present in the fight. Yeah, I know. I still feel like taijutsu won't be the main focus of the fight. What about Tobirama versus Kisame? See, when I get something like that, I would have to think about it. Like, if I were to answer it right now, I'd say that Tobirama would beat Kisame, mainly because of Flying Raijin, but don't take this as the final answer. As I said, I would have to think about it a lot, but Flying Raijin is a really overpowered dojutsu. Fuck dojutsu. Flying Raijin is a really overpowered jutsu. And I know that Kisame has like the ocean thing. I don't know the name of that jutsu, but I feel like, you know, Tobirama would just be able to dodge it or something. But yeah, that's an interesting question actually. But as I said, I would have to think about it for a lot. So, yeah. I want to suck Sarada's toes. Interesting. Worst fanboys, question mark. I hate Hinata fanboys because they say that Hinata is stronger than Sakura. I think Sakura is stronger than Hinata, definitely. Which Naruto character does have the... Which Naruto character has the worst fanboys? I don't know. Like, I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but I started watching Naruto in 2016. I mean, I watched it as a kid, but really, I started watching the anime in 2016, October. And I wasn't reading the Naruto manga when it was, you know, when it was going out every week. So, I'm not, you know, I wasn't present back then. And I feel like somebody from that period would be able to answer this question. But honestly, the worst fanboys, I don't know. Your predictions for Boruto chapter 25. I don't want to spoil it for the anime onlys, so yeah. I even did like 2 videos, like the official preview and my preview, so yeah. Which tail beast apart from Kurama is your favorite and why? To be honest, like apart from Shukaku and the 8 tails and obviously Kurama, like, I don't remember much of other tailed beasts and their personalities, but do I like I guess the 8 tails, but like I don't know. Who is Metal Lee's mom? I think it's Tenten, but yeah, we'll see. Hashtag free balcony man. It's still there. It's still there. It's gonna be there for some time. Sakura is not written well, I disagree. Is Momoshiki's fusion going to be different from the manga? I think the anime will use the manga design for Momoshiki. Because, like, if you look at the movie design of Momoshiki, like, first of all, it looks like Kidomaru. But anyway, it's kind of similar to Urashiki in a way. So I feel like that's the main reason why they're gonna use the manga version, and the manga version just looks more badass. I said this many months ago and I still stand by it. The manga design of Momoshiki is a design that I would give to the final villain. That's how godly it looks. And in that video I said that I'm not the biggest fan of, you know, Momoshiki having that design, but yeah, I still feel like they're gonna use that design and it's gonna be better. I just can't wait to see the design of the final villain of the series. That's gonna be interesting. So, yeah. Sakura is the human character in the Naruto series. Oh, so you mean like she's the most realistic? Yeah, I mean Sakura, she doesn't have a tailed beast. She doesn't have a strong dojutsu. She's not from a powerful clan, and yet she became so strong. Sakura is one of the most misunderstood anime characters that I ever saw. Like, it's crazy. Because, like, you know, when you have a couple of influential people saying that Sakura is bad, you're gonna have thousands of people just repeating the same thing. And when you have so many people saying all these things, majority of the people just start hating for no reason. I get it, there are some people who don't like her who are gonna bring relevant arguments. And all of those relevant arguments, like I have counter arguments for all of them, but the majority of the people, they just hate for the sake of hating because they heard somebody else say that Sakura is bad. Hinata is not as hated, but both Hinata and Sakura, in my opinion, aren't that bad, because some people make it look like they're super bad. Like, if you look at Sarada, I think undoubtedly Sarada is a better female character than those two. I mean, so far we don't know how her future is going to be, but the way her character is developing, I don't see how they could fuck it up, especially when you take into consideration that you have so many people working on this series. You know, Kodachi is the writer, you know, Kishimoto supervises everything, and obviously Kimoto draws the manga. So I don't think they're gonna mess up Sarada's character. As I said, she's better than Sakura and Hinata, but Sakura and Hinata, in my opinion, are great female characters. I think that Sakura is better. My favorite female character of Naruto is Kushina. Second favorite, I guess, would be Sakura. Third favorite, Tsunade. I had a crush on Sakura when I was a kid. Me too, bro. Me too. I remember I was 10 years old. Yeah, I legitimately had a crush on Sakura when I was 10 years old. Thoughts on Ikemoto's art style? It's improving all the time. It's getting better. It's getting more complex, I'd say. You know, I'm not an artist, so I can't really use any technical terms here to describe his art style, but it's getting better and better, and I'm liking it. Sakura is so beautiful now. Yeah, I agree. Is Ikemoto racist? I don't think so. I hope he's not. I don't know the guy in person, but yeah. When is chapter 25 coming out? Friday. Right now in Spain, it's Tuesday. So yeah. No, excuse me. Right now in Spain, it's Wednesday because it's 2 a.m. So 2 more days. I can't wait. Light Nina, I agree, but yeah, it's gonna be fixed in the anime. Do you think XXXTentacion is alive because of the new song? Nah. If you're referring to the music video for Sad, it's not a new song. It's just a a music video. X is dead, so yeah. It was a really interesting music video. Like, it wasn't as complex as some people present it to be, but it was definitely a great music video. I enjoyed it. I watched it. What do you think about the kid from the Hokage clan? Oh, no, wasn't the clan Taketori? Hold on, I could be 100% wrong right now. Let me just see something. Let me just go to YouTube. Eternal Hokage. Hokage. I think it was Taketori. I don't know. Like, I did a video on him. I'm looking at the video right now. It has 66,000 views. One of my most viewed videos. I made it in December of 2017, and he got like no screen time since then, so I don't think anything will be done with his character, unfortunately. So yeah, Rock Lee versus Shikamaru. Come on, Rock Lee. He beats Shikamaru easily. So yeah. What do you think about Kimimaro? He's underrated in my opinion, but he wasn't in this series for too long, but definitely a great character. And I like his theme song. I don't know, like, I saw like a video on YouTube. It was stated that his, theme song is unreleased. But either way, I really like it. Like his theme song. It was beautiful, really sad. When will Boruto meet Kawaki? He already met him in the manga. But in the anime, I'd say, well, 100% before episode 100. But I would say by episode 90, definitely. Something like that. But definitely before episode 100, I don't know. What do you think about Temari? She's a cool character. I like her. I always wanted, Shikamaru and Temari to end up together. So, yeah. Hold on. 1 second, guys. 1 second. I'll be back in like 30 seconds, okay? Literally 30 seconds. Okay, I think we're back. Yeah. Alright. Do you think Log will come back in Boruto? Definitely. But the same thing that I said for Shin's. What is his role going to be? We'll see. But Shin's and Log, they're coming back. Definitely. They have to. I mean, you know, common sense. Khalid Mood, I'm going. See ya. See you, bro. Do you think Rock Lee getting 2 new gates would be possible? Maybe if he could receive it from the Otsuzukis. I don't think so, to be honest. I don't think we'll... no, I don't think so. I could be wrong, I don't know. What do you think about Mirai Nikki? When I finished Mirai Nikki, I finished it in like 2 days. And by the way, for those of you who haven't seen it, when you finish the anime of Mirai Nikki, there's like an OVA, which is like the ultimate episode. I think the anime has 25 episodes, and then this is like the 26th. It kind of explains the ending. When I saw Mirai Nikki, I really liked it. I still like it. You know, Yuno, I think she's a really well-written character. I'm not even joking. I could explain why. But that series has a couple of problems, which, you know, kind of... I don't want to say they don't make it bad, but definitely there are some problems with the series. But despite all of that, I really enjoyed Mirai Nikki. And Mirai Nikki opening 1 is one of the best anime openings, in my opinion. Out of the animes that I saw, at least. So, yeah. Okay, I dropped my phone again. And, my friend on the balcony. So, anyway, is Boruto going to meet Minato and Kushina? I don't think so, to be honest. I don't think so. Haku theme song is perfect and very nostalgic. I agree. That soundtrack is one of the saddest and one of the most beautiful soundtracks in Naruto, definitely. And a lot of people don't talk about it, man, because it's unreleased, I think. But it was beautiful. Do you like Tokyo Ghoul's ending? Yeah, I really liked it. I got really emotional while reading the final chapter. I cried, obviously, and I really liked it. Will there be Boruto Shippuden? I said this earlier in the stream. Excuse me. I think that the series will always be called Boruto Naruto Next Generations. But I would personally like to see Boruto Shippuden because it just sounds cooler than Boruto Naruto Next Generations, in my opinion. But there will definitely be a time skip. So, in the Boruto series. So, yeah. Do you think Mitsuki will still be around at the end? Yeah, somebody asked me if he's gonna die. I think it's kind of possible, but as I said back then, I don't think he's gonna die in the Boruto series. Top 3 favorite Sarada moments. Okay. The forehead thing that Sasuke did to her. I mean, that's technically a Sasuke moment, but you get the point. That... when she beat Buntan, and her performance in the Chunin exams, her fight against Araya, and when she showed her intelligence and all that. Oh, and I also liked the Sarada Shri moment. It was when Boruto and, you know, Mitsuki pushed Sarada with the Gale Palm, I think, and then she used her Sharingan to move, like, I don't remember the bandit's name, and then she literally broke his chest. That moment was also great. I guess those 4 are my favorite. Again, this is a live stream, and when I get questions, I tend to not think too much, so I could, you know, answer to as many questions as I can. So I maybe missed something, but yeah. Good morning, Eternal. I'ma go out. I'm tired. Alright, I'll see you later. It's 2:20 a.m. here right now, so yeah. Do you think Sarada will meet Karin since she delivered her? That's an interesting question. Like, I mean, could there be something interesting if they meet? Like, yeah, when Sarada was a kid, she thought for some period that, you know, Karin was her real mom and all that. But I don't think anything interesting plot-wise would happen if you know, Sarada were to meet Karin. But I think it's possible, definitely. Do you watch Boku no Hero Academia? I read the manga up until the second tournament arc. That's when I dropped the manga, and because of the fact that I was impatient and that I read the manga, I kind of lost the hype for the anime, and I dropped it at, you know, at some point in season 2. So yeah, I came back to see the moment in season 3 where Bakugo is kidnapped, and I was disappointed because it was more impactful in the manga, for me at least. But yeah, I read a lot of the manga, and as I said, I dropped it when they started another tournament arc. Favorite Kawaki moment? Well, there aren't too many moments, to be honest, and I don't want to spoil it for the anime only, so yeah. See, I'm looking at the time right now. I'm streaming for about 1 hour and 41 minutes. I should end it really soon, but then again, I want to make it into 2 hours. That will be nice. So I'll see what I'll do. My friend is still on the balcony. Yeah. Favorite Boruto YouTuber, Eternal Hokage. That's not ironic, sarcastic, or anything like that. I'm gonna have to pause it for a second, guys. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. My friend was getting a bit angry because he's still on the balcony, but I'm gonna stream for 2 hours, so that means another 15 minutes approximately. So yeah, let's just answer some of these questions. Favorite Boruto moment? It's from the movie. It's when Sarada blushes. We still haven't seen it in the anime. It's gonna happen really soon, but I think that's the main one. I think that's my favorite. How many episodes will Boruto have? I think it will last for another 6 years, so you do the calculations and all that. I'm rewatching the Chunin exams. Those who needs to come back. Yo, that's so nostalgic. The Chunin exam arc was so good in Naruto. But Zabuza arc is my favorite Naruto arc. Zabuza arc and probably the Pain arc, because like the Pain arc, man, like it was so good. Pain is my favorite Naruto villain. I think he's the best Naruto villain. I love everything about him, even his character design, his theme song. You know, like I fucking love the Pain arc and Pain, and you know, I mentioned earlier in this stream how, you know, Itachi as a character has some of my favorite quotes, which is true, but the speech about the cycle of hatred that Pain gave, I will, like, I will always remember that. And like, it was done so well. I don't even know how to describe it. The goosebumps I get when I, you know, see that, it's just unbelievable, man. Another manga related question. I guess you're new to the stream. I'm not replying to manga related. I'm not answering to manga related questions because I don't want to spoil it for the anime onlys. Is there a character you used to hate but now like / love? I don't really hate any character, to be honest. Like, no. To be honest, not. What about Madara? Yeah, Madara is a great villain. It's just, you know, Pain is my favorite, and I think he's the best. So yeah. Favorite Itachi moment. Favorite Itachi moment. It would have to be his final words for Sasuke when he apologized, when he said that he will always love him. Like, after, like, my favorite moment is when Naruto meets Kushina. My favorite Naruto moment. The Sasuke Itachi moment is probably my second favorite moment. And let's just mention a couple of more great moments. Third would probably be Naruto's and Minato's final moments, when Naruto basically replies, well, when he pretty much, you know, if you guys remember when Kushina was dying, she said all these things to Naruto about friends, about, you know, alcohol, girls or whatever, and all that. And then, you know, when Minato is about to go to the afterlife, I guess, Naruto answers to all of those concerns that Kushina had. That moment, man, like, that was so sad. That's probably my third favorite moment. The fourth favorite would be, I guess, when Sasuke tells Naruto you never had the family in the first place. But yeah. Do you like Black Zetsu? Yeah, I do. I feel like a lot of people, just because they were attached to Madara so much, failed to realize that everything Black Zetsu did made 100% sense. And there's this misconception that he's a bad character, which is the most stupid thing that you can say as a Naruto fan. Because if you look at it objectively, he's not a bad character at all. And yeah, that's another video idea. I was thinking about doing a video about Black Zetsu a couple of months ago. I didn't do it. Why? I don't remember. But one day I'm gonna do it, because as I said, there's this misconception that Black Zetsu is a bad character, while in reality Madara fanboys just can't accept the fact that he was defeated by Zetsu, which doesn't make Zetsu a bad character. So yeah. Do you play Fortnite? No, I don't play any video games. I only play FIFA with my friends. Got this question a couple of times today. Eternal, I think that the ending of Boruto will be the end of the Shinobi world. It would be the most emotional and impactful ending possible. I still feel like it's gonna be a happy ending. Like a tragic but a happy ending in a way. Not necessarily tragic, but not 100% happy. If you get what I'm trying to say. Why didn't the animators give Sasuke another arm? He refused to have another arm because, like, he's atoning for his sins or whatever, and he just didn't want to have it. It's not the animators of the series. So, yeah. Ali Al-Atur, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I'm not gonna, you know, answer to your question because it's related to the manga, and I don't want to spoil it for the anime onlys. But I actually made a theory video about that. Many months ago. I think it's possible. So yeah, when Boruto ends, I'm gonna cry. I'm already attached. Me too. I said this earlier in the stream, but new people keep coming every 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna repeat it. After Naruto and Boruto, my second favorite anime / manga is Tokyo Ghoul / Tokyo Ghoul Re. And the final chapter of Tokyo Ghoul Re dropped on Monday, and you know, I don't like Tokyo Ghoul as much as I like Boruto, but it's still my second favorite series. And when I read the final page and when I realized that it's over, I had this horrible yet satisfying feeling inside of myself, and I cried, obviously. And I can't even imagine what's gonna happen when Boruto ends. Like, I'm gonna be devastated, man. I don't know. I think that Boruto can build a new clan with a Jogan. I don't think he's gonna build a new clan, to be honest. Oh, you mean like, is his kid going to have the Jogan and then, you know, the next generations and all that? I don't think so. I think, you know, some special things, you know, circumstances happened and Boruto got the Jogan, but I don't think his kids would have the Jogan or anything like that. Does Boruto ends when Naruto dies? I don't think Naruto will die in the Boruto series, but even if he dies, that's when the true shit will start. I definitely don't think that it's gonna end when Naruto dies. So yeah. Do you hate Danzo? No. There isn't a single Naruto character that I hate, I think. Again, I would have to think about it for a bit, but I don't think so. Like, there's not a character that I legitimately hate. Otsutsuki clan versus Shinobi, how do you see this? The Shinobi will win, eventually. That's how I see it. A lot of people are gonna die, but I think that Shinobis are gonna win. Is Anonymous Uzumaki a good name? I like it. I like it. It's unique, and as I said, I like it. What about edgy Sarada and Boruto going on a rampage against Otsutsuki? That'd be really interesting. Who do you want to see together as couples in Boruto? Honestly, the only, I guess, pair that I ship is Boruto Sarah. Like, I generally don't ship too much when it comes to anime. Like, the only two major ships that I had were Boruto and Sarada and Kaneki and Toka. In case you're not caught up to the latest Tokyo Ghoul chapter, because Tokyo Ghoul ended, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Like, I'm not gonna say if Kaneki ended up with Toka, but as I said, those two were the only pairs that I shipped, Kaneki and Toka, and Boruto and Sarada. So yeah, and apart from Boruto Sarah, in Boruto, I don't know, to be honest. Why is Kishimoto not making Boruto? Well, he's supervising everything. So, yeah, he's kind of there still. Are you upset about the fact that the Naruto series was mostly about Uchihas and the Sharingan? To be honest, not. I don't see it that way. But, yeah, I'm not. Where are the rest of the tailed beasts? They're, you know, traveling, having fun in world, basically. Well, everybody except Kurama and Killer Bee, because they're like inside of, excuse me, Naruto and Killer Bee. So, yeah. Team 7 reunion is one of my favorite moments. That was a great moment. Personally, I don't think that it's in my top 10, to be honest, because some of my favorite moments involve like the hardcore emotional stuff. Like, that was also emotional, don't get me wrong, but it's not even in my top 10, I'd say. Who's your favorite character in Dragon Ball? I haven't seen Dragon Ball. I only saw the first 3 episodes of the OG Dragon Ball series. I liked Goku, I liked Bulma, I think that was her name, but as I said, I saw only 3 episodes, so yeah. Is Killer Bee dead? No. Have you seen Overlord? If not, I'm recommending it. It surely is great. I haven't seen it. There's this anime, I think it's called Golden Kamui or something like that. I think it's airing right now, to be honest. But, you know, a lot of people told me to watch it. And I never, like, I don't know, I never played it. And literally, before I started this live stream, I watched the first episode with my friend. And I really enjoyed the first episode. And as soon as I finished the stream, and when I do a couple of things, I'm probably gonna watch the second episode tonight, and then I'm gonna sleep, because right now in Spain it's 2:35 a.m. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch the second episode tonight, but yeah. Anyway, guys, we're gonna end it in about 5 minutes. So yeah, because I want to make it like 2 hours. So yeah. Damn, 2 hours. That's a lot of minutes, you know. I can't believe, like, the time flies, bro. Anyway, can you see Suigetsu dying? To be honest, not, because characters that are gonna die in Boruto, I feel like they're gonna be very impactful. I don't feel like anybody would get emotionally damaged. Like, of course, you know, his friends would be sad, but like, I don't think it would be too impactful. Like, why would he die? That's basically my point. Would it be, you know, for Boruto to get emotional, Sarada, Mitsuki, or somebody like that? Absolutely not. So I don't know. I just don't see the point in Suigetsu dying. I think it's been 2 hours. Well, on YouTube it says 1 hour and 56 minutes. Let me see what it says over phone. Hold on. Let me see. But I really want to make it 2 hours, because we're so close. Yeah, it says 1 hour and 56 minutes here as well. So yeah, a couple of more minutes and we're gonna have to end it, guys. Where are you in Spain? Ibiza. I'm gonna be here until September. How many times have you rewatched Naruto? 0 times. Like, I watched it as a kid, then I started watching it in October of 2016, and I ended it by December of 2016. That's when I started this channel. And since then, I've reread some chapters, I've rewatched some fights, I rewatched a lot of moments, but I never had the chance to rewatch the series from episode 1, you know, of Naruto to, you know, to the final episode of Shippuden. I never did it. I'm probably gonna do it one day. One thing though that I want to do is I want to read the entire Naruto manga, because I watched the anime, I watched all the fillers and all that, and some of them were great. Like, legitimately, if you guys remember Gurren and the, you know, the crystal style, I think it was crystal style, I don't know, but anyway, that arc is legitimately one of my favorite arcs. I'm not even joking. At that point, I didn't even know that it was filler. But I really enjoyed it. Ronaldo to Juventus. I read that today. Like, why would you go to Juventus from Real Madrid? Like, why? I guess the man just wants some new challenges, I guess. But yeah. Something tells me that he'll just stay in Madrid, but I don't know. You think Kaguya will get revived in Boruto? I definitely think that we're gonna see more of Kaguya, because, like, she betrayed her clan, right? And there has to be a reason for it. I get it. She, you know, I guess at the start she used to like humans before she was screwed over by them. But still, you don't just abandon your clan. You know, it just doesn't make sense. So yeah. Alright guys, 3 more minutes and that's when I'm gonna end the live stream. Holy shit, man, I'm tired. Alright. How tall are you? 6'2". Let me check something. I think I'm around 185 centimeters, but let me just check it. Centimeters to feet. I just want to see if I got it right. Okay, so 185 centimeters. Wait, what? Hold on. 6, okay, fuck, let me check it. I'm actually interested. Oh no, 6 foot, not 6'2". I don't know, man. I don't know. 185 centimeters approximately. Yeah. Anyway, Is Tsunade dead? No. The Kryptonian Saiyan actually did a video about this topic. She's alive, she just wasn't shown in the Boruto anime so far. But yeah, is Ebisu Sensei dead? I don't think so. Like, I don't know if we're gonna see him in Boruto, but he's probably just old. So yeah. Anyway, guys, it's been 2 hours. I'm about to end it. Anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in and watching the stream. For the majority of the live stream, there were like 200 people, which is like crazy. Anyway, like, since it's 20 to 3 a.m. right now, it's technically Wednesday, so today I'm gonna upload a video. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but yeah, definitely gonna upload something. And on Thursday, obviously, the episode review. Anyway, Itachi Senpai, good night. Poppy Poo Will, I don't know if I'm reading that properly, good night. Savage JT 36, Cherry, and obviously I can't read all the names. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for commenting, thank you for supporting the channel. And anyway, that was your boy SwaqKage. I'm getting fucking tired, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.